course. La la la. La 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 la. Am I alive? Ooh, I'm alive. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. We are live, honey child. We are live. Hello, you guys. How y'all's doing? Your girl Euniycemari here, and I'm back to you guys. I look like I'm glowing today, right? Like, what's going on? My skin is having a good day. It's like glow, girl. Glow, girl. Glow. No, glasses on or glasses off? Which one do you guys prefer? I think I'll just leave them up here because I'm blind as a bat, you guys. So when I don't have my glasses, don't even look in my direction because I'm not gonna know who you are. I always tell people, like, I'm like, if you're far away and you see me, like, wait till you get close to me to say hi. Don't be far away over there and be like, hi, Eunice, because I will be like, I don't know who that is, or I will just walk away. You better make sure when you see me, if I don't have my glasses on, you better come close and talk to me. Don't talk to me all the way from over there because, girl, it don't work like that. But how you guys doing? I'm in such a good mood, y'all. Life has been life. There are a few events that are going on in my life, and we're gonna talk about them here today. I'm gonna share with you guys some little things that are going on with your girl, and I'm quite excited about the moves, the positive moves that I'm making in life. And so let's get down to the nitty-gritty and let's talk about the first one. So, first one, right? I am going to be leaving my job that I have been at for 6 years. Oh, what? What, Eunice? No more retail life for you? No, girl, the retail life is over for me. So as you guys know, I have become a wax specialist, and I've been there, it's almost 4 months or so, right? So I started off part-time as a wax specialist just to see what it's like, just, you know, for me not to like jump the ball, because, you know, you got to make moves accordingly in life. Like, you can't just get something and just go, okay, well then I'm out. No, you got to make sure that it's really for you and something that you really want. So I didn't jump the ball on the opportunity. I kind of just played it safe and kind of glided into it, and I really do like it. I really do like what I do. And so I'm full-time at my retail job. And it comes to a point where it's like the holidays are about to hit. The holidays are about to hit, and I'm not going to be able to work those full-time hours and to work at the wax center as well. So I decided that I was going to pick up an extra day at the wax center, and that I was going to let go of my retail job. It only makes sense, right? And it's just so crazy to me too, you guys. Like, honestly, like, last year, I told myself I was going to be at this job one more year. I told myself that, and it's so crazy because it's like, yo, like, the dream come, like, my goal came true. Like, I told myself I am not going to be in retail for another year. I was like, this is it. I'm not going to be in retail for another Christmas season. Like, I refuse. I don't want to hear any more jingle ho 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 bells and crazy ass customers. Like, no, I was over it. I was over it. And so it's kind of crazy how it's playing out, but yet I feel like when you ask for something and you really do work hard and you really do, like, you know, give that your all, I do feel like you get exactly what you ask for. If you're working really hard for it and you want something, you got to make that goal. And it's so crazy because I think that a part of me didn't really realize what I was doing until I kind of sat down the other day and I was like, yo, like, I'm doing exactly what I wanted to do, and I wanted to let go of that and move on to something different. Another thing that this opportunity is kind of opening up for me is the fact that I, number one, can put more focus into my business, Body Care by Eunice. And number two, I can put more focus into YouTube. As you guys have seen, I have not been uploading as often as I would like. I've been kind of all over the place. I have been squeezing in live events like now, just to kind of make up for that gap in me not being able to upload like I want to. But because working 2 jobs, it's very time consuming, and it's very nerve-wracking. And takes a lot out of you. So I was like, something gotta go. And yeah, that's what the move is. And so I'm really excited, and I'm really thankful that I'm able to put my energy into my business, my energy into back into YouTube, and also too, I get back my Fridays and Saturdays, because girl, working retail, you don't get Fridays and Saturdays, sweetheart. Your weekends are done. Okay, the moment you start working retail, you could throw your weekends in the trash. Why? Because they want you there all day. They want you there all day. There is no I don't work weekends. No, honey, you work weekends. Okay. So I finally get my weekends back, or my Fridays and Saturdays back, and I get more of my time back. Like, it's just, it feels fucking good. Like, honestly, you guys, it feels really, really amazing. And you know, whenever you make a switch in life, at times it can be kind of like, am I making the right decision? Am I, you know, going in the right direction? You know, and you could think about things a million times. But let's backtrack. I want to kind of give you guys a little bit of some backstory on me and how this whole decision kind of seemed like it was the right decision. So, when I was at my retail job, the whole entire day, I kid you guys not, I was thinking about putting in my 2 weeks. The moment I got there, I was like, F this. Like, I just want to put in my 2 weeks. I really want to go. Like, it was just this big push, like, out of nowhere. Like, a big push for me to, like, get the fuck out of there. Like, yo, just go to the office, walk in there, put your 2 weeks in, figure it out, like, just get the hell out of here. But there was like this shove, like, and life will do that to you. When I think it's time for you to move on from something, life will shove you in the direction that you need to go. So I kind of let that slide. And then I went on about my day, you know, kind of went about my day, but I still had this urge. And then I went home, got the next day, and I walked into my retail job, and it's like, it's like in your mind, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, this is not for you. Like, I got that urge again that I need to go. So then I just started to think in my mind, you know, as you're folding clothes and things of that sort, I started to think in my mind, like, what can I do? Like, am I, like, because I'm not somebody who jumps on opportunities. I'm not somebody who just goes off of impulse. That's not me. I like to thoroughly think through my decisions, especially when it comes to my life and what I do. I like to thoroughly think about what I'm going to do. So I'm sitting there and I'm folding clothes, and I'm like, okay, can I get an extra shift, you know, at the wax spot? You know, let me go and check on that. If I can get an extra shift at the wax spot, then I can drop this job because I won't be able to work. Like, I'm in my mind, like, going through all types of scenarios and money and hours, and does it equal out? And the holiday season is coming up. And so I kind of worked everything out, and I talked to my manager at the retail store, and just let her know, like, you know, I don't think this is gonna work for me anymore. I was as real. There was no holding back from you guys. Like, there was no holding back from me. I was just so blunt with her. I was like, you know what? I was like, we could consider making me on call, because I do have other days off, and you know, holidays are crazy. So I was like, you could consider me on call, or I'm gonna have to put in my 2 weeks, and I'm gonna have to leave. And I was just so upfront. It wasn't even like funny. Like, I really was not playing. When I went in there with, I'm not leaving here until I know what I'm gonna do. And they didn't have an on call for me, so, or anything like that. So we talked about it. I said, you know what? I'd rather give my full-time position to somebody who needs it. I just won't be able to work those full-time hours for the holidays, as you guys would want us, you know, 30 to 40 hours a week, like you guys would want us to. Like, it's going to be too much for me. And so I did let her know, like, you know, I just think it's time for me to go. And it felt fucking good. Like, I felt like I can breathe again. I can just let go of what I have been trying to figure out in a way. But I knew that it was coming in a way. Like, it's so crazy how life is. Like, eventually it boiled down to something was going to have to go. Either it was going to be me, at the wax center wasn't working for me. Okay, never mind. We tried it, didn't work for me. All right. Or either it was going to be Macy's. It was one of them that was going to go. So, I had to let go and kind of, you know, move on in life. So yeah, so I'm really, really excited about it, and I'm already putting together some new product ideas for the month of August. Even though we're already in August, and August is kind of already over, I'm already putting in some ideas together for that. I'm just really excited and I'm really happy, and I feel like I made the right decision, and I stand behind my decision because I thought about it thoroughly. Okay, it wasn't something that was like, I can't stand this place, fuck this, I'm out of here. No, it wasn't like that at all. It was just more so Eunice, it's time for you to go. This is not for you anymore, and life will do that for you. So, I mean, it just feels good. It feels really good, you guys. And if it's anything that I can bring to you and tell you, is really just work hard for what you want and keep in mind what you want. Everything is going to fall into place. I'm a firm believer of that. If you are doing your part, if you are busting your ass, if you are working hard, yo, everything is going to fall into place for you. Like, everything is going to fall into place, you know? So you need to just keep trying and just keep, you know, doing what you need to do in life, and just keep pushing. But I am happy. I am very, very, like, because at first, you know, you always want that security when it comes to finances. You want that security. You want to make sure that you're making the right decision. You're not being impulsive. And yeah, so I'm really excited, and I just can't wait to see where this goes for me. And yeah, so that's one event. So now let's talk about me getting into, I guess, Body Care by Eunice, my brand, Body Care by Eunice. So I have not been putting a lot of love into my brand, only because I've been so occupied with everything else. So it's like now I'm sitting down, and you know, the fall time is coming up, and there are a lot of products that I want to get out for the fall. There's some new packaging, some ideas. My logo, I have worked on it, but I kind of came to a standstill on my logo. I know exactly what I want it to be, but I need somebody that has a better drawing skill to kind of help me out with it. Excuse me. I do know somebody who does draw pretty well, so I'm thinking about reaching out and saying, hey, want to help me on a project? So there are some ideas that I want to execute there. There are things with YouTube that I want to better as well. I want to kind of I want to change up my logo, my banner. There's just a lot of different things that I really want to do, and it just takes me to I just need to have a little bit more time in order for me to do that and to execute that. I feel like my channel is growing. It's growing right underneath my nose, and it's kind of funny as well, because it's like, be careful what you ask for, right? And I continue to ask for, you know, my channel to grow, and just let my channel be, you know, a positive place. And it is that. Like, I looked up and I'm like, what? 2,100 and something subscribers. Like, it's growing. And did you guys remember when I said in my last live that I wanted to hit 2,100 subscribers before the end of August, or by the end of August? Yo, we already hit that. So it's just the fact of me just continually to put positive energy into what I want to do, and to keep working hard. And those are some key things I cannot even stress with you guys. Like, and let me tell you, it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy. My life hasn't been easy. There has been a lot of hurdles and a lot of obstacles that have been thrown in my way, and I could have easily given up. I could have easily gone a different direction. I could have easily, you know, just threw the whole towel in. But because I see the bigger picture, excuse me, because I see the bigger picture, I see what I want, I envision what I want looking forward down the street, around the corner, I know I can get there. I just have to pick up the fucking pace. I just have to keep on trucking forward. Don't look back, don't look sideways, just keep beelining or for what I want. And you really have to do that. And I can't look at anybody else or be in anybody else's lane or conversation. And that's just like comparing yourself to somebody else. Don't compare yourself to somebody else, okay? Comparing yourself to somebody else is not healthy, and everybody's journey, everybody's life is different. You don't know what that person is going through in the meantime, in between time. They could be showing one thing on Instagram, but their whole life is falling apart behind the scenes, you know, and you envying what they're putting out there, but what they're putting out there is not what their life is about. So a lot of times it's like, you know, don't drive you so crazy with, you know, with how with comparing yourself to somebody else, or my YouTube isn't growing as fast as somebody else, and everything is on different timing, everything is on its own timing, and you will get there, my dear. You will get there, my dear. Okay, so it's just kind of crazy to me how everything is kind of going how I've asked for it to go, and it's kind of shocking, but at the same time it's not shocking. It's kind of shocking because it's like, damn, like everything is kind of going how I've been envisioning it to go, or what I've been asking for it to go, and everything is falling in place. But then again, it just shows me that manifestation and all that stuff is really key, really important, and it's true. It's true. If you are really sticking your guns to what you want, you will get if you're really doing your part and working hard towards what you want, you will get exactly what you want. Okay. There was somebody I was having this conversation with too, because I was having the conversation about how everything has a negative and a positive, outcome, and it's just like somebody who does a lot of negative shit, right? Like somebody who you may just have a negative energy, negative life, negative actions, and something bad happens to them. They're like, well, why did this happen to me? Because you've been putting out all that negative energy and it came back to you in some form of way. It's the same thing, with positivity. What you put out, it will come back to you, and blah, blah, blah. We could talk about it all day long. You guys know how I've been on this manifestation and positive kick, positive vibes, but I really do see it in my own life and how it has come about. Like, even in my own life, and me, no matter what's thrown my way, having a different mindset is what has pushed me forward, and I can just see it all manifesting. And that's a positive thing as well, because when I'm seeing these things that are happening in my life, and they're all positive things that are happening in my life, or the energy that I give back or what I'm getting back, I definitely can be like, okay, that has contributed to me being this way, or that's contributed to me, doing this and staying positive, and so you just have to know that continue to strive forward and continue to just be positive, and you'll get exactly what you ask for, and what you put out. And I can definitely say that I'm getting what I asked for. Kind of scary, but kind of exciting at the same time. And it's crazy too, because if you don't put your foot out there, if you don't stick your butt out there, if you don't take opportunities, if you don't take chances on certain things, you'll never know. You'll never know. If you are too afraid, you don't push yourself to do something, you'll never know. You'll never know if the opportunity was meant for you. You'll never know if that was meant for you, because you ran from it. You didn't embrace it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's crazy. And I'm really curious to see how my life kind of goes from this point forward, and how my business goes, and how these other things in my life that I want to grow goes due to this whole change. And so, and I feel like it's a door, or opening door too. I feel like it's an opportunity of an opening door to go, hey, you have this time for these other things that you've been wanting to do. So take that shit and run with it. Like, and when it gets like that, take that shit and run with it. You know what I mean? So definitely. But like I told you guys before in another live, we talked about spiritually, a lot of stuff has been going on with me, for the good. I have changed in my way of thinking. I have changed in my attitude, how I deal with certain situations. And off the back, I'm not somebody who gets angry easily. I stand up for myself. Don't get me wrong. I don't take no BS from nobody. I will tell you about yourself real fast. But it takes a lot to get me going. Like, I'm not the type that gets underneath my skin easily and I'm like batshit mad, Like, no. It takes a while. But with me in this state where I'm at, where I'm more so observant, and then I take in what I see, I take in what I hear, and I put it in my mind, and I like work it out like a puzzle. Like, I work it out. It's so crazy. Like, I work it out like a puzzle. And I can come to a conclusion on something, or I can come to a full picture on something that way, and I don't have to speak. I don't have to speak. I don't have to get angry. I don't have to do anything. I kind of just take everything in and then place it all together in a puzzle. And I can see the bigger picture like, ah, that's what that is. And I feel like when you're thinking like that, when you're doing that, when you're like letting those wheels turn, that just gives you so much more control. It gives you so much more clear thinking. And so that is just another thing that I also have been doing. I haven't been, you know, popping off or saying things or not listening. People probably don't really think I listen, but I pay attention to everything. Like, I am very observant. I can tell by the way that you glance at something. I can tell in a tone of how you say something. Like, I am a very observant person, and I'm a very energy vibing person. I may not come off as so because I'm not somebody who's like, oh, I can tell she don't like me, so I'm gonna go and tell her I know you don't like me. No, I'm not the type of person. I kind of sit back and I just watch, and I just, you know, get a feel of shit, and, you know, just kind of take it in. And I've always been like that though, like that. But I think now where I'm at in life, it's gotten a little bit more deeper, because I always been like that. Like, when I go out, you know, I'm kind of the quiet one, but I'm just like observing, you know. I always tell people, like, if you see me quiet and I'm not talking to anybody, I promise you it's not because I'm antisocial or I won't talk to you. I'm a very observant person. I don't like to, like, I'm not gonna walk up to random people and be like, hey, my name is Eunice, hi, how you doing? No, I'm not like that. Like, I'm real, just like, look around, like, watch everybody. Like, but if somebody wants to talk to me and start a conversation with me, I'm gonna talk to you. But I'm more just somebody who watches. Like, I'm not like, you know, I'm not really like out there like I'm gonna go and make friends. Like, that's just not me. You know. But yeah, so definitely with that change too, I've just become a little bit more of a thinker, critical thinker. And like I said, keeping emotions and all that too in check is another thing for me as well. So I just feel like there's a lot of growth going on here for me. There's a lot of growth positivity. And I'm just really curious to see where this road leads for me personally. And I just think we're in a good flow. We're in a good flow. We are in a good flow right now, and I'm content. I'm happy, and I just can't wait. So another little thing is that I talked to you guys how I was into tarot, right? You guys probably don't know how I'm into tarot. And all I've been watching is tarot card videos and all that. So I finally got my hand on a deck of tarot, and they're very beautiful. Very beautiful. Like, look at the detail on these cards. They're super beautiful. I'm not going to get into too much detail here because I don't know if you guys want to hear about tarot. You guys probably like, Hanny, and you don't talk about tarot. It's a beauty channel. But I have been into tarot, and it's just something that I've been curious about. I don't know what it is about it, but I've just been really curious about it, and so I decided to start to research it and do my little research on it and things of that sort. So as I learn, I will, I guess, share it with you guys. So for those of you guys who are interested, but just a little, I like to share little bits and pieces of me with you guys every now and then. So, you know, that's how we get down over here. So I've been like studying the cards and just, you know, doing my thing and how I watch tarot videos and stuff of that sort. Yeah, but I am so excited. Life changes. That's what I'm gonna call this. Life changes. But make sure I'm spelling stuff right happening. So, and it just shows me too, like, you guys, when I sit back and I watch other people, when I watch other people and how they interact, how they talk, how they treat other people, how they get so aggressive, it just, know. Like, it just really makes me think too, because I start to see, when I start to sit back and I start to watch somebody else who is aggressive, or they're unhappy, or they just have an aggressive or negative manner about them. I think when you are very conscious, or when you are very in tune with your own self, and you start to observe people and you don't get upset easily, but you just sit back and just kind of like, you see a lot of shit. You see a lot of shit. You see a lot of weaknesses. You see a lot of faults. You see a lot of gaps, voids. And when you are able to sit back and just look at that and then put the whole thing together, like, that's what that is. It just gives you a little bit more insight on what is going on. And so that's another thing too. It's like, I'm able to kind of sit back and just see shit for what it is, you guys. Like, see shit for what it is, and take care of yourself, yo. Take care of yourself, because ain't nobody gonna take care of you like you, okay? Ain't nobody gonna take care of you like you, alright? I feel like I'm like glowing. Yo, my face is so oily though. The oil, the lights and the oil together give me a glow. Call me glow stick. But I'm just so happy about this change that's about to happen, and I'm just happy. I don't even know what to tell y'all. Like, I'm happy. I'm happy. I ain't got my glasses on, girl. You can't be leaving comments and I don't have my glasses on. Hold on. Who is that? Who is that? Hey Tiffany, girl, how you doing? Girl, how you doing? I'm gonna have to open up the chat room on my computer so I can see what you guys are chatting and saying. Hey girl, how you doing? How your day going? It's Monday. Monday fun day. No? 2017. Hey, you guys know what too? The freaking summer is almost over. Like, what is going on here? Chit chat, talk. The summer is almost over. I think I'm almost ready for I think I'm ready though. I'm ready for the fall to come on. I'm like, come on already. Manifestation station. Oh, I can't type. Sorry, I'm just trying to fill in the description box and stuff. So, I've been thinking about doing something. I don't know if I'm going to do it quite here yet. I'm going to save it, though, because I don't want y'all cheating. Because you know, I don't want no cheaters out there, okay? And if you're tuned, then you know what I'm talking about. I'm thinking about doing it in this video, in this live, because I'm behind. So I'm thinking about doing it, but what would I give? What would I even, like, I don't even know. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. All right, so now that I have there's one person watching so far. If it's Tiffany, you still with me, girl? It's one person watching, and since I did a whole rant for about like 28 minutes about me and the changes of my life, why don't y'all give me something to talk about? Well, since the one person that's watching, aren't I popular? Aren't I popular? I'm just a popular YouTuber. They just love me around these neck of the woods, don't they? Well, this is cute. Look at this hairstyle, girl. Hold on. Ooh, we got a new hairstyle. Girl, if I would have known I just flicked my head to the side and it was going to give me a bun, I would have wore that to work. Well, up close it looked kind of crazy, like, what's she doing? Okay, no. We're just gonna put this down. Goodness. Energy, positive vibes. Yo, we don't want no drama for your mama. help. Nobody watching though, so I'm not gonna speak too much. Girls, women, strong, independent. How's it go? All my ladies independent, throw your hands up at me. All the mamas rocking dollars, throw your hands up. I'm so silly. I'm so silly. Y'all should see me. I do that randomly in places. Like, you sure you still want to be my friend? Oh my gosh. I do that randomly. Like, girl. Spirituality. Spirituality. Growth. Oh, wait. I think I'm typing. Growth. A. Nobody's watching. Okay. Individual. Nobody's watching, so I'm like, why should I continue to talk when nobody is watching me? Development. Who's watching? I see somebody up there. I'm like, I'm gonna just be running my mouth and talking to nobody. That's what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna be sitting here and nobody's gonna be listening. But yeah, I just wanted to open it up to any questions or anything that you guys want to talk about, because I ran my mouth for the first 28 minutes of this live and I'm like, okay, I think they had enough of me and my rambling. And me and my rambling. Okay. If you guys see me looking down, I'm just kind of like filling in some little things for the description box and stuff for the live. Oh yeah, don't forget my 2,000 subscriber giveaway, pop-up giveaway is happening. It's already been happening. It's already been happening. So if you missed them, Willa, honey child, sister, I don't know what to tell you. It's just emotions taking me over, caught up in sorrow, lost in the sound. What kind of music you guys like out there? Anybody got a new favorite song? And please do not say anything about this damn mumble rap, because mumble rap is not rap. Okay? Don't disrespect the hip hop game like that. So what's going on with y'all out there? Is there any music you guys are listening to after I done ran my mouth for a whole like 28 minutes talking about my lovely career? Any questions, any topics out there for me? Does anybody want to know if my hair is real? I get that question. They're like, your hair is real? I'll be like, yeah, it grow out of my head like this, girl. Okay, no. I tried. You guys you just gonna sit there and you're just gonna watch me. Why do I have so many notifications on my phone? It's so funny to me, because it's like whenever I'm filming and everybody want to text or say something to you, and I'm like, yeah, wasn't trying to text me when I was not filming. Now that I'm filming, you want to text me. Alright, let's see. Are you guys ready for the holidays? Holidays are coming back up. No? Just me? Okay. It looks like I'm going to have to come up with a topic. Alrighty then. So. Right. Then what can we talk about? Oh, well, we can talk about what's going on in Charlotte. You guys want to talk about what's going on out there? Because I have been... It's kind of crazy too, because I feel like I don't really watch a lot of TV, a lot of news or anything like that. I kind of stay away from it. So, excuse me. A lot of stuff that I usually see is from social media. So, it's kind of interesting. I want to actually zone in on a topic real quick, okay? And this is just one, and I cannot stand when people say this. I cannot stand when people say this, when they go, or when they say something like this, like, oh, Trump brought racism back. That just makes me want to slap somebody. I just want to just smack them in the face. Like, come here, just smack them in the face, because it just shows me how people are not paying attention. And a lot of times too, I feel like if it doesn't directly affect a certain group of people or your own personal, even your own personal, like if it's not your mama or your daddy or you personally, people don't really give a fuck. And that's one of these, oh, well, he brought back racism. No, honey, racism has always been here. It's always been here. What? And then it's crazy to me too, because it's like, did you guys not know anything about back in the days with slavery, with segregation? Like, are those things that people just have forgotten about? Like, I do not understand how you guys can go, oh, I guess because in the forefront of it all, yes, we don't have, where we're not on slaves anymore, we're not in segregation anymore, everything is together. But there has just been little things that trickled in that you know for a fact there is still racism going on. There is still people being profiled. There are still people being beaten by the police, being hung in places in the South. Like, there is still this shit going on. People all of a sudden want to blame that upon. I'm like, no, you just been sleeping. That's all. You just been sleeping. You know what I'm saying? So, and it just is crazy to me also how KKK, you guys, have always had rallies beforehand. They always had rallies. People let them do whatever they want to do. Nobody has ever shut this motherfucker down. Nobody has ever said this is a hate group, which they are, by the way. But they try to cover it up and say they're not a hate group, which they are a hate group. But nobody has ever shut that shit down. Like, you know what? This is a hate group. They don't like a certain target of people. They think it should be whites only. Why did I say it like that? Let me stop. See, this is why when I get into stuff, I get like super like, yo, let me not even start. But it's like, you guys never thought to shut this shit down. Y'all let that shit roll. Like, y'all let that shit roll. And I just, y'all, it's just like, I think people who haven't paying attention to it, we automatically already know what's up. It's not no surprise. Like, it's not a surprise to me. It's not a surprise to me that they have a problem and they're out there with their tiki torches and mask off, by the way. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that one too. Please take off their mask. Have y'all been seeing what's been going on though? Like, people are like screenshotting people's faces and like putting out their names and stuff and like, go find him. Like, y'all, like, it's crazy to me. Like, but, oh, you're still in the dark, Tiffany? Yeah. I'm still learning pieces on it too. Like, I haven't dug and did my full research, but why I have to look into it. You know, a matter of fact, while we're on here, all I know is that there were opposing sides, of course. You have KKK and then everybody else who's against it. But there's a lot of war that broke out. I heard a guy like ran into protesters with his car, and I think one person was killed, and there was like some others that were like majorly injured. There was a person who got beaten by some members of the KKK. I don't know if it's because of the flag. Let me look into this real quick, because good question. Because I don't know why everything broke out either. But I thought it was like a rally, because I think whenever the KKK has a rally, there's always an opposing side and there's always clash. It always is a clash. Like, because of course, like, you can't have that shit. You know, they can't come, like, it's not gonna work. You can't have that shit without some clash. So let me see. I'm about to look that shit up right now, because I haven't figured out, or I haven't looked into the full reason as to why everything popped off the way that it popped off. And of course it's in Virginia. So what question should I ask Google? It's like, what question should I ask Google? Hold on. If anybody out there knows, just put it in a comment, because I'm Googling it. Because I haven't gotten into the back of what's going on. Let me put on my glasses real quick when I do this research. I think they were having a rally. Yeah, they were having a rally, and of course, there was the opposing side of it, and a lot of violence popped off from it. That's what I'm getting as a gist here. And I mean, this is common sense. Whenever you're going to have a group of people who are trying to hold on to these, I'm trying to figure out a constructive way to say this. Oh, and then Donald Trump came out and called them like a terrorist group or something. So Donald Trump came out talking shit, of course, and they didn't like that because, a lot of them saying that, they're the reason why he's in the White House. And, we all heard that he's friends with the KKK. But then you come out and you say, oh, you're a terrorist group, go back home, we don't want you here, da, 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 all that stuff. So I'm kind of, you don't know how to feel about you, Trump. This is something that has always been on my mind when it comes to the KKK, right? Black Panthers was a problem, was it not? Black Panthers was a problem. They didn't like that shit. They didn't like black people coming together and protecting one another. They didn't like that shit at all. But a white supremacy group who doesn't like anybody that ain't white. If you ain't white, it ain't right to them. Can still, but then again, they have people of power in their group too. I don't understand it. I really don't. And I think that this group needs to be, it should have been torn down a long time ago. Long time ago. In 2017, I still don't understand how these motherfuckers are able to rally. Whenever there's a rally that comes together, the KKK, that shit needs to be shut down immediately. Police come in, y'all gotta fucking leave. Y'all gotta fucking leave. I think that's how it should be. Y'all gotta go. Y'all know y'all here. Y'all start up. Now that there has been a death, people getting ran over, people getting beat up, now they're starting to see, oh, it's an issue because it's becoming violent. It was already violent. There has been violent cases before, but now there's people getting ran the fuck over. And then I believe, was it the mayor? I don't remember who came out and spoke. I saw a little clip of it on Facebook, but he came out and he said the same thing as like, we're not going to accept this, where we are and all that, we're not going to accept this type of behavior. It just baffles me though how they continue to allow this to happen, and they continue to allow this supremacist group and Nazi groups as well come together and do this shit. Like, I'm telling you, I really don't understand with their fucking tiki torches. And then on top of that, my thing is this. Y'all need to get over that shit. Anybody who has a problem with anything that's not white, you need to go and live underneath the rock then. Matter of fact, get on a fucking spaceship and go out into the fucking space and live out there. They need to get out of this mindset of white is this. But then again, a lot of people are born into that shit and their parents install that shit into them and they grow up with this fucked up ideology, and it is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. Like, ridiculous. Like, you feel that threatened? You feel that threatened by something that's not even, you feel that threatened? Like, really? Your day in and day out life is hating somebody because they're not white? That's what you do? You sit there on your little computer and you just, I can't stand these people. You don't go to certain stores because a black person may be in there. You don't go in certain towns because there may be a black person. You put that much energy instead of living your life? I mean, come the fuck on. Like, in 2017, I am really like, if you guys don't like it, then y'all needs to just skedaddle. Just go live somewhere else. And for the longest time, they've been on this whole kick of, oh, we're going to make America white again. Make America white again. Make America white again. Excuse me. First of all, wasn't America not ever white? Wasn't the Indians here first? Like, make America white again. Like, I can't even bring myself to these things. Like, but then again, like I said, a lot of them as well are, this shit is installed in them. They're born into racism. So their parents tell them, hate this group, hate that group, don't like them. And so they grow up with that. And to me, I think that's the worst thing as well, because as a child, your mind is already molded into a certain structure. Like, you're already embedded into you what you learn. So a lot of them grow up hating somebody and they don't even know why. Like, why do I hate them? Why don't I like them? Because your motherfucking parents told you to. Like, I can't even think about it, yo. Like, I think having a big mixing pot is a beautiful thing. I think it's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? They're beautiful products from mixing pots. You know, if you mix two things together, you get this. You know what I'm saying? So it's the craziest thing. Hey, Felicity, girl, how you doing, girl? And Sheeby, don't worry. We still going live with the. We just go. My eyes itching. Sorry. We're going strong with the live. Over here talking about all this bullshit going down in Charlotte. And then what you say, Tiffany? I don't get it either. How are they able to rally and live in PA, which has some of the highest hate group numbers in the U.S., but don't get how we still allow this in 2017? That too, you know. But then again, I think about, people forget how all that shit started. Like, a lot of people don't even realize that slavery was once a thing. People forget a lot of these plantations out here and shit had black people as property, house slaves as property. People forget the foundation in which all this shit is embedded off of. Bringing people from another country who didn't even, another continent who did not even agree to come here. And that's another thing. I can't stand when motherfuckers call black people immigrants. Because we didn't agree to come here. We didn't agree to come here. We were stolen from Africa. We didn't agree to come here. We didn't say, hey, pick me, put me on a ship and chain me up and make me come here and work for you. That's not the case. So that's another thing I cannot stand when people say that shit. We didn't come here by choice. We were stolen from our country and bought here. And when you think about and people don't want to think about the dirty shit. They don't want to think about the dirty shit. They don't want to think about none of that. But when you think about how we came here and then we were slaves and we were property. We weren't even a human being. We were property. Somebody's property. Like, we were not a human. We didn't have a heart like them and a beating heart and blood flowing through our... No, we were just property. We were a number. We were, what can that... I'm not even going to say the word, but what can that person over there do for me? Or, well, he's strong. He can work in the fields. Or she's strong. She can have babies. Or, like, people don't want to think about the back history of it. You know what I'm saying? People think, oh, because it's 2017, they push the history to the back. You can't push the history to the back when you're talking about shit that stems from the history. And that's one of the things I cannot understand. Like, you guys don't want to... You don't want to do it. Yeah, not Felicity, Tiffany, I'm reading what you're saying. But yeah, so it's just, I don't understand. Like, it just really just, it goes deep. It runs so deep, and I don't understand. I'm reading your comment to Tiffany. But yeah, so it's like they set it up that way though. They set it up to where it's like, they just put themselves on a platform in a way, like they're in a hierarchy in a way. And anything below them is not all. I'm not going to say all, because there's not all people like that. Not all people who are white are like that, and I personally know not all people like that are white, but there's just, it's sad to me, and I feel bad for those who are like that, who are stuck in their own mind to where they feel like only one race is right and only one race is this. You get what I'm saying? Like, but it's just my mind is turning right now as I start to think. But it's just, you cannot forget about the history in which all this stems off of. Segregation. We couldn't even drink out the same fucking fountain as a white person. We couldn't even walk on the same side of the street as a white person. Poor fucking, what's that boy's name? Emmett Till. Years after the fact, that lady gonna come out and say she made that whole thing up after they done beat that boy and fucking killed him. It's just, yo, like, somebody need to find her in the streets though. Just saying. But people have to look at the history of shit. And you know, a lot of people say, oh, well, y'all, people keep bringing up racism and people still want to talk about slavery and people still want to talk about this. It's because it's the truth. It's because it is the backbone of everything that you are seeing now. Why are black people struggling right now? Why are we not able to get on our feet? Because we were never, in the beginning, we were never given a stable foundation. Never given a stable foundation. Our foundations were never stable. Were never stable. Oh yeah, everybody was mad about that, girl. I was like, really? Really? How do you sleep with yourself at night knowing that you did that? How are you able to sleep at night? It takes a lot of anger. Sometimes I really want to get in the head of some of these people and really just think, like, what do you think? Like, what makes you feel that way? What makes you feel so angry towards a group of people? Now, if you were talking about from my perspective as a black woman, I can't say that I don't go, I hate white people. No, I can't say that because not white people are the same. But if you were to watch like Roots, or if you was to watch like those old slave movies and you start to really hate them, like, how can you treat somebody like that? Yeah, when you think about shit like back in the day, how you used to hang the shit out of us and all that, and yeah, those people you didn't like. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody doesn't even know you and they're just like, because of your skin color, because of your hair color, because of just your outer appearance, it's like, you don't like me, you don't even know me. You don't even know me. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, he was like 14 years old or something like that. 14 years old. And I think it was her husband and her brothers or something. And they went out and they beat that little boy. And I felt so bad for the mom. Because I think the mom came out and spoke about it. And I was like, if I was the mama, girl, if I was the mama, I would be like, where's she at? I need for you to come out the woodwork and come talk to me. That is, like, I can only imagine, like, losing a child that way and then years finding out, she probably already knew that he didn't do it, but years later, wait, no, hold on, was that the mama that came out? I don't think it was the mama. Was it the mama? No, I don't think it was the mom that came out, because I'm doing the numbers in my head. I don't think, was it his mama? I don't know if it was a mama or a cousin or somebody, but somebody came out saying that. I can't remember if it was his mom. I don't think it was his mom though. Was it his mom? I don't remember. But yeah, girl, craziness, you know. And I feel like if it's anybody who gets it the worst, yo, I don't know. Black people just got that target. They got that target on our back. But the thing about us is that we're gonna fight and we're not gonna allow that shit to ride, yo. Like, a lot of people are gonna fight and they're gonna stand against this shit. And I think a lot of them need to know that you're gonna rally and you're gonna try to rally, you're gonna try to do all that, but that shit's not gonna stand today in 2017. There's gonna be a lot of pushback. Back then there was some pushback. Some people were probably not really, there probably was people who were kind of afraid though back then to kind of have more pushback, because a lot of shit could go down back then and a lot of people got away with it and all that. But I think now that there's more of a voice and we're not afraid, people are pushing back. And then you get those who are like, well, we don't want any violence. And it's just like, that's kind of hard when you have a hate group that is so violent towards another group, you know. And it's been happening for decades. forever. And so it's like, you know, what do you do when that group is known for being violent? Oh, it's going to go down. If they look at you wrong, you're going to be like, hey, what? You know what I mean? And I mean, it's not a laughing matter. I don't think any of it is funny. I do feel for a lot of people out there. I don't think any of it is funny. I think it's very disgusting. I think that it's very saddening. I think that it just really makes me cringe on the inside. Like, I don't like what's going on. I just don't like how this is able to roll on, and nobody has demolished this group of fucking people. Like, it's like they still have power. And so, y'all, you know, and, you know, when you think about, you know, like your ancestors, and you think about, you know, what they went through. Because, I mean, it kind of, when you think about, like, back in the day, like, if I was born back then, it would have been totally different. And you can say everything now, like, oh, I would have fought back then. But back then was different. You don't know what you would have done. You probably would have just said, play it alone just so that you can survive. Because they would have probably chopped the finger off or some shit. But when you think about back then, and you're thinking about, damn, you know, if I was born that time of them going through all that shit, like, it just makes you really, really think, you know? And it just really just makes you really just, I don't know, man. My mind goes there, you know? So, yeah, but I don't like what's going on. It doesn't make me feel good. And I think people need to open up their eyes and pay attention, because I think a lot of times people don't pay attention, or they don't really say anything or do anything because it doesn't affect them. It doesn't hurt them on their own, like, it doesn't hurt them. You know, a lot of times they think like, you know, oh, what's happening over there to somebody else, so I don't have to worry about it over here. Like, there's nothing that's going to bother me because it's not affecting me personally. You know, and I don't like that way of thinking too, because you don't know, it could happen to you. It could happen to somebody you know. It could happen to your brother, your sister, your mama, and nobody's excluded. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's something else. Haha. Who? That lady needs to be, but you know what though? And that's another thing too, is that I think certain people are fed certain information that is not true. A lot of people are fed information about slavery, or they don't want to talk about slavery. Slavery is like pushed underneath this carpet. This is what happened back in the day. We're gonna just shh. No, don't talk about it. Shh. Slavery, what? Who? What people? We didn't do that. No, they decided to come here. It was their choice. They wanted to be chained together on a boat. Oh yeah, they wanted to fucking live like that. They wanted to be somebody's property and not have the right to vote, not be considered a human being. That was their choice in life. That was their choice in life. Get the fuck out of here, yo. And anybody who believes that, you are just as dumb as a fucking brick sitting on a fucking... Okay, let me stop. But you know what I mean, right? And you said she was a black woman. I think a lot of times, too, a lot of us as black people, we don't want to... First of all, there are a lot of people who have an identity issue. I'm not black, I'm Indian. I'm mixed, and they have identity issues, okay? Like, they don't even want to identify with being black. But then again, that stems back to back in the day as well. The lighter you were, the more accepted you was. If you was passed in that brown paper bag, you was good to go. So, and it's a society thing as well. So I think a lot of black people already have this thing that they don't consider themselves to be black or fully black or want to be anything in the movement. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them don't want to acknowledge what's going on. Like, people don't want to talk about the things that are going on and the history of anything. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, open up your fucking eyes and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're a black person living in America, you need to have your eyes open. Open. Like, wide open. Like, you just want to shake some people and be like, wake your ass up. Like, wake up. There was an article on it. Man, she need to go and sit down. You know who she need to go talk to? Farrakhan. Love that man. she need to go talk to Farrakhan. I want to see what he has to say to her. It was a choice. He would be like, well, what? Come over here, young lady, and come sit down with me. He will have a whole conversation. A whole conversation. My, oh, my. Ah, that's funny. She was waving the Confederate flag. My question is, who taught her that? But that's like again, like I said again, a lot of black people have self issues. You can wave that Confederate flag, right? And that KKK will come right along and tell you who you really are. You waving the Confederate flag, but oh, they'll show you who you really are real quick. Once you get a dose of that, if she get a dose of that real quick, oh, you'll know what's up. Sometimes all it takes is to snatch the carpet, show them who they really are, what you think they are. Oh, and then it'll be like, oh, don't come over to this side of us now. Oh, you coming over to this side of the rally? No, you stay on that side. Some people are just not, but they have a lot of self-hate. A lot of people have a lot of self-hate, you know, and it's just, trust me, they'll tell her exactly how they feel about her. And then once she sees that, and she'll be like, dang, so I'm not a part of you guys? Sweetheart, no, you're not. Ah, man. But you know what? A lot of people kind of like hate their own, not their own kind, but their own race. A lot of people have that. I actually, okay, I'm gonna tell you a story. I was taking a lift home from work. Got in the car. The driver started talking, right? And he was Mexican. And so he starts to talk to me, and we're just talking, and he's like, you know, because I don't like Mexican people. And I'm just like, but you don't know. He doesn't know what I am or anything like that, but I'm just letting him ramble. And he's like, I don't like Mexican people. I don't like this and that about them and all this other type of stuff. And we just started talking, and I'm just like, damn, that's how he really feel. And then, what did he say? And then he said, but I'm not afraid to say that I don't like my own kind. And he's like, but you know, also, and then he was telling me how he's like not religious and all that. And then he started talking about like, yeah, you know, there's some things that I don't like about black people either and all that. And I'm just sitting there back there, and I'm just sitting in the back seat like, okay. I mean, because my thing is this. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. But my thing is this. Who do you like? If you don't like black people, if you don't like Mexicans, your own being, like, who do? And then I was like, it's kind of an odd conversation to have too, because I mean, you are on your job and you don't know who I am, and I could be offended by that, you know. But you do have those people who do have a problem, who don't like their own race a lot, and if that means being on the opposite side of something, shit, they'll do it, you know. And so it's just, yeah, it's crazy to me about even people who are of your own race. They don't fucking like you. You know what? And that's what I think it is too. I think people are brainwashed. I think a lot of times people have like I said, they have a lot of self-hate towards themselves. That's just like this whole thing where, like, people say they don't like they don't like their own race, so they try to do things to change their race, probably, or change their image, getting nose jobs, lightening their skin, lightening their eyes with these fused on contacts, perming their hair, trying to look as white as possible. Like, people just do it. Like, they do the most craziest shit just not to be considered anything that is not black, especially black people. I don't know what it is. When I think that we are so beautiful and we have a lot of very key features, but oh yeah, oh definitely, hate is taught. Hate is taught. Oh, little Kim, poor thing. Little Kim, poor thing. Like, I feel so sorry for her. Yo, I can't even look at her without giggling. I feel so sorry. I feel so bad for her. I actually, like, when I start to see self-hate that extreme, I feel bad for you. I feel fucking bad for you because you hate yourself that much to where you went through the lightning, the nose job. Even Tiny did it. Tiny did the whole thing with her eyes. I'm like, you hate yourself. Why couldn't you just get color contacts like the rest of us? No, you had to go in there. You had to put in some blue contacts because you want to make sure that you got blue contacts. And girl, she used to be cute, yeah. Until all that plastic surgery and shit kicked in, it's just like, y'all, I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, it's just, and then you end up looking like a fucking clown. Like, you end up looking like a clown. Like, literally, like, you can be a joke. Like, haha, what did you think was happening with you? And then it's like, can you imagine them without makeup and stuff? Like, when they wipe all their makeup off and their hair, what do they look like? Some scary ass motherfucking Saw Let's Play game. They look like some fucking Saw Let's Play game, Jigsaw, hard face, mask, riding around. Like, can you imagine hitting the corner like, yo, let me stop. See, this is the Gemini in me. Pay this. Let me stop. Girl. Let's play a game, hard mask face. Like, yo, I can't. She don't have a friend at all because no one told her. Hey, yo, my thing is too, like, if my friend went and got some shit, if she started to do some shit to her face and all that, like surgery, I would sit her down real quick and be like, are you okay? Like, what's going on in your life right now? To the point where, here's a drink, like some wine. Let's talk about this real quick. Let's get all of these emotions that you were feeling and these insecurities out on the table, because you know what I mean. And yeah, that shit to me is crazy. Oh yeah, it's like she looked like a cat. She looked like I was like, the fucking just release her from the vet. Like, they just released her from the vet. She's like a freaking cat. I'm like, what is this, yo? What is going on here? Like, girl, that shit. Leave your face alone. I feel like leave your body alone. Leave your face alone. Like, don't go underneath the knife. Leave it alone. Because once you start messing around with knives and surgery, and then I feel like you get addicted because you're like, okay, that's fixed, but I want this and I want that. And I was watching, what was it, Botched? Y'all, a lot of people got some they got insecurity issues. Like, you got a problem and you need to be evaluated. But that's the issue. A lot of people don't think it's a problem and think like, oh, we just want to do plastic surgery. No, sweetheart, 30 or 50 plastic surgeries, that's a problem. One, okay, you want to get your boobs done because you feel some type of way. All right, cool. One is fine. But you getting everything done constantly every time you in surgery? No. But yes, girl. I was like, what the fuck? I just released her from the vet? Like a straight up cat coming out the surgery room? Yeah. I don't have a problem with plastic surgery. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. But my thing is, like, you shouldn't, if you have to go under knife multiple times to make yourself feel better, that's the issue. That's where the issue lies. You know, if you're constantly like going underneath the knife, like, okay, I need to go get this done and get this done because I don't feel good about myself, that's where that line is cut. A lot of people get addicted. And that's why they come out looking so fucked up. Like, they get addicted and then they're like, yo, download. But man, I don't ever want to go underneath the knife. I'm good. I like myself the way that I look. Okay. My big ass forehead and all, girl. Do they have like a forehead smalling surgery that like I wouldn't change a thing about myself though. So you guys see that Tiffany's shooting. Hey, you know what somebody should do? Hey, somebody should take a cat picture and put it next to her picture and say, who looks the best? That should be a meme. Oh, or for like Halloween, be like, my cat dressed up as little Kim. Ooh. Okay, let me stop. I think I'm who looks the best? Twinning, but put a little Kim in your cat. Twinning. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys something. Okay, so if you guys can tell, I have a tooth missing right here. How can you, wait, wrong side. I had a tooth missing right here. So I got that tooth pulled like years ago because it had a really bad like cavity in it. So when I go to my dentist, he does plastic, he does dental work as well. Everything else in my teeth are fine. Like, you know, I have my braces and everything, just that I have a gap from a missing tooth. And so he's like, well, do you want to like get the surgery to like put an implant in? And when he was explaining to me the process of them like drilling into the jawbone here, I was like, nah, I'm good. And then to get the partial, they have to drill down the tooth behind it to hook something on it. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm not with, because I don't want to, my thing is this, I don't want to fuck up the structure of my bones or other teeth in order for me to fill in the gap. Like, I think they have like those little fake click-on teeth. But I mean, it doesn't bother me. You can barely see it when I smile. Unless I smile real big, like, you can see it. But it doesn't bother me. Like, I don't care about the missing tooth. Like, it doesn't, all my other teeth work perfectly fine. So, I mean, I don't really care about it. And it's nothing that really bothers me. But even something like that, I don't really want to, like, go in for. But, I mean, I have considered it. Because I was like, maybe I may go and try to get maybe, like, just a fake partial you can click on or something. I don't know, but it's been like that for years. And so, and that shit is not cheap. It's expensive. And so I'm like, it's one missing tooth. All the rest of my teeth are perfectly. You see, if I turn this way, you see and smile. Can't see it. Can't even. You wouldn't even know I was missing one. I gotta just be like, yeah, girl, my good side. Yeah. But I don't care. Like, all my teeth are perfectly healthy, and that's all that matters. Plus, I have extra teeth. Plus, my wisdom teeth in the back, I have 5 of them. They're all sideways and pushing into my other teeth, so there's no way they can extract them. So I guess by that missing tooth on that side, it also gives my other teeth some wiggle room. If it's pushed, there's wiggle room for my other teeth as well. So it kind of worked out, you know. So, you know, but it's just like things like that. Even for myself, I would not want to go underneath the knife. Like, if it's not like life-threatening, you will not see me going and getting no type of surgery. Like, if it's not like it needs to be done immediately or you're gonna flatline, like, I'm not going and getting any surgery. Like, you're not chopping me open, drilling into me just because I volunteer for that shit. No. No, and no. It's not happening. So, girl, I won't even do that. Oh, my battery is about to die on my phone. Wait, how long is this live? We always talk so long. I may have to end this live here, you guys, because my phone is dying. Where's my charger? Charger is all the way in the other room. What time is it? I need to edit too. Hey, I need to edit the video for tomorrow. Y'all distracting me. I need to edit. Alright, so I'm going to end this live here because I have to edit. I have to get to things. I'm sitting up here and I'm like, yo, it's 5, almost 6 o'clock. I've been up here running my mouth for an hour. But that's a good thing because when I talk to you guys, we just get to talking, we get to going. And we talk about all types of fucking topics and subjects. I was going to do my giveaway in this video, but I'm going to actually save it for another video because you guys know I'm doing my subscriber pop-up giveaway. And I already did a pop-up giveaway, so if you guys missed that one, I don't know what to tell you. But that's the reason why I say that you need to watch the videos and make sure you guys are tuning in, turn on your notifications, because y'all, I'm serious about these pop-up giveaways. Like, I already started doing it, so if you missed out, don't know what to tell you. But the giveaways are until the end of the month, so you have time to enter. But I'm gonna end it here. I need to get some food in me. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I need to edit this video that I want to put up for tomorrow. And then tomorrow I'm going to go live too in the morning time, so we can talk in the morning and stuff. And I need to freaking ship off the Lola giveaway, y'all. I still have not shipped that off to you guys. I have them all boxed. I just have to get up. You know what? In the morning I'm gonna have to get up and run to the post office. I'm gonna have to box. I have them boxed. I just need to label them, get there, and get them mailed off to you guys, because y'all, what time in the morning? Early. So I'm thinking maybe like 8 o'clock, 8ish tomorrow, 8ish in the morning. I'm thinking I don't know if I should go live after my video goes up. I want to go live before my Monday video goes up so that it stays on the top part, so you guys, you know. So anyways, you guys, so tomorrow we'll be live. I don't know exactly when. Just turn on your notifications, but I'm probably 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. But then I need to go to the post office tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to squeeze that in there tomorrow. Okay, you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go. Oh, thank you, Felicity. Felicity. There's something in my eye. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Felicity, Tiffany, Felicity and Tiffany, Felicity and Tiffany, Tiffany and Felicity, ay, Tiffany and Felicity, ay. Oh, somebody should name their kids that, Tiffany and Felicity. So when they get in trouble, you're like, Tiffany, Felicity, what y'all doing in? No, I'm sorry. What y'all doing in that room over there? Tiffany and Felicity, Tiffany and Felicity. Now y'all gonna have me coming up with new songs that are not even needed. But yes, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to go, and I'll be back to see you guys tomorrow. And then tomorrow I have a video going up as well. And this week I'm going to try to get up more videos. But yeah, so thank y'all for rocking with me, and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. Bye. Tiffany and Felicity, Tiffany and Felicity, Tiffany and Felicity. I'm too much.